Take the scroll, and put it in your hole.
Oh.
For those who wish to pass, must stick it up their ass.
All right. It's being very deliberate.
Figuring out the riddle.
Any questions?
There's only one person that has the strongest anus that I've ever known and also loves poop.
Shadowcock, that's very flattering.
No,
of you.
no, it's not me.
Oh.
It's Myriadis.
Myri, you gotta go from tuckered to puckered, my
hurts.
friend.
Let's play some ass penetrating music, huh?
Okay.
Play it!
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Disgusting.
Go home.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Twits and Crits, the League of Extraordinary Gyremen.
Alex J.
We know we've
Alex
never been
J.
to the
for short.
Gyre, by the way.
Yes, you have.
Oh, right.
briefly-
It was
Yeah,
covered-
it was a total
covered in
shithole.
cigarette butts.
That's where Charlie the henchman was.
Right.
Who?
No.
You guys remember
what he
Charlie? He's an inspiration. Representational.
I don't like going back and rewatching the episodes because then we start to remember things that shouldn't be brought back.
Yeah, so what did you remember from last time? It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone needs...
I
He
remember
always remembers.
Decker stole a small child,
That's
like
right.
an infant cupboard.
Adopted.
no, it was
like a
it was it
phonogram
was like
or
a
whatever.
phonogram or something.
Yeah, it was
like,
a little baby phonogram.
Okay.
So it can play my music for
A little
me.
baby phonogram stole.
because you know about his music
I don't
label,
remember
right?
that at all.
Yeah.
Were we
Oh,
here?
because we were in the
Yes.
castle.
There
we got
was
to the
a-
Baron's castle and we met all the talking furniture.
Yeah, they all became ambulatory.
yeah.
There was a
Beauty
song
and
and
the
dance
Beast.
number.
How about that?
I adopted one of the phonographs.
And we got the scroll open, but we had to open it by Myri shoving it up his ass.
Yes. And then
this
later
was
we
a dream.
requiemed a bit, even though it wasn't necessary.
Oh, right. We did the double.
Then
yeah.
we went down a
Ass to
long
ass.
hallway, which got to a door that then opened, and then another long hallway to a door, which then opened, and then a third long hallway, which also I think we were in there for
You're
a
just
year.
describing his anus right now.
And then we got to this like
Lots of
underground
steps.
river where we met
Oh,
the
right.
ferryman, and the ferryman was
we
like,
scammed him into coming with us.
well, he was like, he's
right.
like, I'll
He
take
betrayed
you,
us.
but you have to give me something.
He wanted a soul.
He wanted a
He wanted
soul.
a friend, really.
Yeah.
But that didn't sound
We
menacing.
didn't give him anything?
No.
We like scammed him.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
But he might have scammed you because then
Yeah.
a bunch of fishmen attacked you.
Right, the fishman.
And our boat was sinking.
But we killed
Man,
the
is
fishman.
Is that a ska band?
The fishman?
So I did remember when doing this that I haven't given you guys any XP this season.
Sweet.
Oh.
So you've done a bunch. You got the band back together again. You ruined Mary's life.
He ruined his own.
You broke up Shattercock's wedding. You fought a bunch of bats
Yeah,
in a
but we
balloon.
still fucked.
That's right, in front of everybody.
Yeah.
That's a weird wedding.
For
Yeah, we
hours.
did.
Yeah, no one stopped you.
Yeah,
either.
nobody stopped us.
Yeah, you made
The
it
red
past the
wedding.
dancing furniture and you killed those fishmen. So everybody gets 2,700 XP.
Wow. Jeez.
At this pace, it'll take us like 10 years to get to the next level. So,
I think I won.
all right.
You got to the top.
Do we ever do a rest at all or no?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Oh boy, let me see how many spells I have. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I blew them all.
I guess we could like set up camp
like
and
real
rest.
messed up.
Oh, I didn't write it down.
Are we safe somewhere?
We
safe.
fought off.
Acid necessarily, but yeah, you have a shitty boat full of holes now.
yeah, it was like weird water or whatever.
And it
right?
was plugged,
Yeah.
and then as I recall, Raxian decided to unplug it, and then like stuff something that wasn't a plug back into the hole.
I don't remember.
Could
this.
say anything.
I think it was like a wad of hair.
Yeah, sounds about right.
There was like an arrow, and you pulled it out and stuffed hair in the hole.
no,
and then
Raxon did it. I'm Adam.
Sorry, I was too.
This
in
is a character.
My
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
Last time you guys went down a well, you found yourself in this huge cavern. Pitch black river. The water is kind of smoky and boiling. It fills the huge room with haze. Yeah, so you're wiping fishman guts off of yourselves, and I assume plugging the holes in the boat that the fishmen made with their spears and stuff.
Oh yeah, didn't Myri have to sit on one? I'm pretty sure he used his.
I think that was a thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he plugged the hole
sad when he
by
said it.
sitting on it.
What's all this
As I recall.
chunky stuff? Shattercock, did you get this stuff on me?
No, that's just normally the way I smell.
Oh, like fish guts?
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to wipe the fish guts off of me, but then also put more on me. Can you do that?
I can.
Okay.
And see.
Yeah,
That's the end.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
What is the action? What is happening?
it was
Are we
a
just
little
sitting in a
aside-
boat?
It was a
Yeah.
little aside to us having fish guts
Okay.
on us.
We're
So
all
we're
just
supposed to-
staring at each other.
Where
This
are we
is every
supposed to go?
family vacation I ever had.
basically, yeah.
He doesn't.
Okay.
have
We're
a
supposed to
family.
continue crossing the river. Decker's going to take a little piece of intestine, like sling it out, take some other bits, stuff it in there, tie it off, and then start smoking it.
So are we docked or are we?
Yeah, so you've finished patching your holes. You're wiping your fish guts off. What are you doing?
I'm getting lit on some fish guts, man.
Well, I am cleaning the fish guts off Shattercock and putting more fish guts on her as requested.
Put the cleaner ones on me.
It's good for your skin.
So you guys want to float somewhere, or
Well, I think we should. What do we have to do to repair the rest of the boat? I'd like to repair the rest of the boat.
All right, there's still a few little holes in it.
I got an idea. I'm gonna walk over and start like tucking
Yeah, I'm
fish
gonna-
guts into one of the holes.
Take some of the little wolf's teeth I have, fangs, and like put them in the tiny holes. I had 2 wolf's teeth.
Where were we headed,
All right.
Dan? Were we headed across the river?
So yeah, you wanted to head across the river, and with that little last wolf tooth that Grimo put in the boat, it kind of pops up. as if it, you know,
boats work.
It was wolf teeth. That's what it needed.
and you guys start floating along.
Is the ferryman with us?
Ferryman disappeared in the middle of the fish battle.
What?
That's suspicious.
Very
boy.
suspicious.
Does anybody know where this boat is going?
Wherever we want.
Across, man.
Across. So
Do we have any way to steer this boat? We're just floating. I hope we pushed off in the right direction.
I take 2 of my javelins and I put the fisherman heads on each one, so now it's like an oar.
Nice.
And I throw them on the boat and go figure it out.
Hey, I found some oars.
All right, so yeah, I guess you guys start rowing or whatever. Whichever direction you try and turn the boat corrects itself.
Magical
I guess
boat.
it's going where it wants to go.
Can we ask
right.
Myri to be like a motor? Like just get in the back
Yeah.
and kick?
I think he's still plugging one of the holes.
Yeah, it's
His
on the,
own.
It's on the front
with the map
side.
with the scroll.
So who's rowing the boat?
I'll row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the captain.
yeah. Captain doesn't row.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm the captain's assistant.
I'm looking for icebergs. Also, I have a cigar.
Can someone else help me row?
I'm just chilling out in the back smoking fish guts. It smells
Grimo
terrible.
Has a cravat tied around
Yeah.
himself, and he has like a little jacket, and a little
epaulets.
hat, and a pipe.
Does he stand off the front?
Well, he goes up next to the captain.
I said, boy, come in to my office.
Oh yeah, Captain.
What are our plans for the captain's dinner tonight?
Oh, we have a fine feast preferred, sir. How do you feel about fish guts?
Fish guts are fine. I was hoping for my patented fish steak.
Made out of guts.
Who said that?
Oh, one moment, at ease, Captain.
No, I say at ease.
Oh, sorry. BRB. I go over to Derek and I go, Dog brain, I need some fish steaks. I know you got them. I know you pups love fish.
Wait, you think I just carry fish steaks with me?
Yeah, you pig.
I mean, yes, I did happen to have these fish steaks, but I don't know why you would presume that I would have carried them this whole time.
Can you please take them to the captain's quarters?
Derek looks over at the captain who is standing on the edge of the boat
With nothing in your hand.
about 6 inches away and then looks back
I
at
mean, this-
Grimo.
I talk to Myri. I go, Maritime Myri. I believe the men are planning to, what's that called?
Mutiny?
Mutiny. Well, I was asking Myri.
Except that he's saying this and then we all hear it and we all chime in mutiny.
And I go, Myri, take a look.
What are you doing with your hand?
Take the telescope and check to see the mutiny, the mutinous talk. Does that look like mutiny to you?
Maybe.
Only a mutineer would know that. Mutiny.
I'm gonna start rowing. And I just
Thank you, Mary. Fuck. As Shattercock's rowing, she goes, Grimo, are we planning to mutiny or not?
Are you kidding me? I got a feast prepared for the captain tonight.
What do you have?
Oh, just some classic fish steaks.
Oh, I love fish tanks. Can you give me one while I row?
Shattercock, if I give you a fish steak, there won't be enough fish steaks for the captain.
It's an episode of Blue's Clues.
Let's see here. If I have 2 fish steaks and I give you 1, would that leave enough for the captain?
Well, you don't have to because while you were talking, I ate one.
Oh,
jeez.
no.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Shattercock. You're just going to have to get your own fish steaks.
Captain, somebody ate your fish steak.
Captain's lock.
I don't know how to write. I am illiterate.
It's mostly just pictures of stars and like boats. We've been at sea for 4 days now.
No, we
The
haven't.
men grow tired.
The boat's still tethered to the dock.
I'm rowing.
I look through the captain's telescope and through the zoom portion, I just see Shattercock's labia and she's blow drying it because she fell in the water.
Oh, jeez.
At first, I think they're fish steaks.
As I'm rowing, trying my labia.
Sea is a dark and unforgiving place. I don't miss you, Beatrice.
Why are you writing that letter?
I'm not writing anything.
Captain, would you like me to mail your letter for you?
Where's the fish steaks, boy?
I take the letter and I roll it up and I stick it up Myri's butt.
I'm already plugging a hole, aren't I?
Well, which hole?
The big one.
Oh.
So your butt is up against a hole.
And getting bigger,
The
yeah.
water's going into it, and then it's
Yeah.
coming out your nose.
Yeah.
Well, then you got to shove the letters up his nose.
I continue. The men grow weary and restless. They have consorted to shoving things up each other's a-holes.
I'm the only one rowing.
I don't know what the word
No,
consorted
I'm using my
means.
arm.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
This
All
is
right.
not a letter. I'm not writing anything.
Just scribbling into the side of the boat.
He's making a hole.
He's screaming.
Carving it, yeah.
So is the boat moving?
All right,
or-
yeah, you guys are. I was rolling with fish steaks, man. I don't know. So yeah, you guys are going along. So Shattercock, you're rowing one of the javelins with a fish head.
Yep.
Is the oar. So you actually kind of pull the oar up out of the boat as you slip a little bit, and the fish head comes flying in Myri's direction as he's sitting in the bottom of the.
We can all
the
dodge
boat.
out of the way, but Myri, who's plugging a hole, can't.
Exactly. So yeah, the fish head comes flying at Myri and kind of reanimates as your oar's flying through the air, and it just latches on to Myri's neck and starts biting into his neck.
I knew it wasn't dead.
Holy shit.
So Myri, roll a 20.
Should I be at disadvantage because my butt is plugging a
Yes,
hole?
you should.
Sure.
Thank you, Matt, for
Why
bringing
not
that
make it
up.
harder?
Oh, man.
What?
So
wait,
then-
6? Then you got to roll again. It may
Yeah.
get lower.
It's 9.
9.
9?
9.
I mean, we can just say 6 though.
There you go.
Yeah, it's 9.
Good
It
job.
bites real good.
Decker lowers his fish joint. He's like, you guys see that, right?
Yeah, there's a fish biting Myri right now.
I just wanted to make
He's
sure.
really hurt.
Oh my
I
god.
want to. Can I try and pull the fish off of me? Is it still biting him?
Yeah. So the fish head it's biting into his neck, and he actually gets up from the plugging the hole on the
no.
bottom of the boat. So water starts rushing in the bottom of the boat, and Myri starts to go over the edge.
I run
no.
over and start applying pressure to his asshole.
Yeah, because all the water inside Myri is now going to spill out into the boat.
What were you trying to do?
I was going to try and pull the fish head off of him.
Okay, roll a strength check.
How big is this fish head? Pretty big, right? I
fish
assume
man's
because of
head.
the oar.
Twice as big as Lawrence's head.
That's very large.
10 plus 4, 14.
Okay, so yeah, you rip
I
the.
put my foot on
Oh.
his face. And
Right
so
on it,
it's
okay.
like this, and then I'm grabbing the back of the fish head and I'm yanking
Yeah, you
at
can see it pulling the skin.
And I have another one on his stomach, which is causing water to squirt
Squirt
out
out
like
his
a
butthole.
pump out of his butthole onto Grimo, who's trying to keep it shut.
Human bilge pump.
How's that dinner coming,
Dwarven.
first boy?
Oh boy.
Yeah, Myri's butt water is spilling all over the fish steaks.
I start seasoning the fish sticks with the butt water. Come on up, Captain Sir.
Are you seasoning it with the butt water?
I am. It's going to be flavorful.
Are you seasoning it with the butt water?
I am.
I just asked. Is that mutiny talk? Oh, the captain talks about butt water.
All right, so yeah, you rip the fish head, and actually with your grip, you kind of rip a chunk out of the side of Myri's
Fish
neck.
steak, and I hold the head.
Yeah, the rest of your journey is kind of uneventful as you're floating down the water.
I mean, but
What's with the
his
head?
neck
What-
ripped
what-
out.
He's bleeding.
Yeah,
He's
he's
trying
probably
to
do something
help
about
How
him.
much
that.
HP do I lose from that?
All of it.
5.
Okay.
5 HP.
man.
Someone help Myri as I crack open the skull and pull out the brains of the fish head and shape it into a steak.
Decker is going to flick the roach joint over the side. Or sorry, the fish joint. Get up. Ah.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
How
what
is
the
this
hell
so
are you
difficult?
doing? Why-
I was trying to get my dude to stand up again, and I knocked his hair off. You know how it is.
The only one.
I'm doing this in the back of the boat.
He's got a compass. Except it's just
What's the map?
He's checking the stars.
it's fish bones.
Ground.
Decker will be like, I'm sorry, guys. I've seen this
Yes.
before. We have to put him down. I'm really sorry. And then he gets like a soiled handkerchief and just like starts trying to stuff it in his mouth.
Stop it.
Shattercock, I wouldn't usually delegate orders, but seeing as our captain is currently navigating our course, as an assistant to the captain's assistant, would you please tend to Myri's wounds?
Absolutely will. No problem. Myri, do you have any health potions or anything?
I'm holding him down with bloodshot eyes, just like trying to stuff a handkerchief down his throat.
Shattercock, you're gonna have to use.
Mary, get up!
Decker, get off!
Stop fighting it!
You're gonna have to use whatever clothes you have on your person to tie off that wound.
Oh, I only have a
The wound's too big.
Actually, it turns out I don't have anything on right now.
Turns out.
so,
How did we not notice?
let me reach into my giant sack, and I'll pull out some linen, so it's underwear there, and some
couple
panties,
giant dildos,
and a bra,
All these G-strings, it's not enough
panties,
cloth.
Anal
G-strings,
beads.
thong.
It's a lot of underwear.
beads.
Okay.
Anal beads. Anal beads.
That's a,
There we go. Okay, here's a towel.
Classic woman's purse.
when she had to check to see if she was wearing anything, did she have to go like?
She never knows.
Checks under the boob, checks under the other boob.
So you said it was on its neck?
Yeah.
So where do I tie it off?
The anal bead.
She thinks she's tying the towel around his neck, but it turns out it's just a bunch of anal beads. She tightens it up. You're all good, Myri. Feel better?
Not really, but we'll see how this works
Gonna get
out.
an infection.
You do. I was gonna say you do love the smell of anal beads, though.
I-
Remember?
Oh, and it's covered in ass water.
Can you roll for?
How much you love the anal beads around your neck?
The smell of the anal beads.
Like he's looking at Dan. 'Cause he doesn't
Please
want
get me out of this.
He doesn't want to do it.
You should make him roll. Hey,
What is he rolling for?
He's rolling to find out how much he loves the anal beads.
The used anal beads
The
around his
smell
neck,
of
near
the
his
anal
mouth.
beads.
Oh,
I'm
Matt,
sorry,
roll with
smell.
advantage.
Oh, with
20?
advantage.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Like, are you?
20?
That's because you love it.
Yeah, roll to see if you're salivating.
2. That's good.
But advantage.
Is that
means
baby
I don't
diaper
like
or
it.
He
porta
doesn't
potty?
like it, yeah.
There we go.
16.
That's
Oh,
what
he loves
that's what
it.
we want.
Okay.
I don't think he
Men's
likes it.
restroom at an
doesn't like
airport.
it,
Yeah, I got
Dances,
2.
Sure.
16 loves it.
No, but advantage.
That's not enough.
Do all the numbers love it?
That's not enough.
I just got the joke. All right, Myri's fine now.
I don't know about
Okay,
Getting
You feel safe.
for now.
Do the anal beads give him any powers?
Can he fly now?
But does he have to say something embarrassing first?
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Matt.
so we had forgotten all season. We're just picking on Matt here.
1,000 yards.
You have that thing where if you're you will regenerate and never die as long as every day you say something aloud you're not really supposed to.
right.
he did 5 years ago.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
It's been like 5 years.
Banked up a lot of them.
4
now.
years.
A lot of them.
You have something you want to say to us?
Maybe I want to die, so I'm not going to say anything.
Oh,
No.
so he said that. He said that out loud.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Found the
Well
loophole,
done.
Matt. Congratulations.
There's Beatrice. The men grow restless on day 86.
So exciting, huh?
The anal beads do nothing.
Minute 6.
I still don't miss you.
The boat drifts off into the darkness with just a pile of letters floating in the water, all addressed to Beatrice.
I don't
don't
know.
miss you.
I don't know why I ever got into the sex slave trade, but I don't regret it. Love. Let's throw it.
Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, your boat finishes crossing the river, and you boat on a dock. You dock.
Nice
there's a whole
job.
other dock.
Nice.
I guess
Nice.
this is-
Nice.
No, a
It was
different
just
map.
the same
Totally
dock.
new place. Wow.
Why is the boat coming in backwards?
That's a good question.
Myri, why'd you do that?
Will there be a gang of fishmen that are facing the other way?
Well, no, if we want to get away quickly, this is the best way to do boat.
Yep, he's right.
The captain is always right.
Captain's always right.
I didn't say that.
He's experienced.
I just thought it.
Very wise, Captain.
Steaks?
I was still working on them.
Seasoning up that butt water.
Make sure they're overcooked. That's how I like it.
Dry.
See
Hard.
wet, steaks dry.
I got enough water on the day. I don't need it in my food.
So as you approach the dock, you actually see the ferryman sitting there. His white robes are kind of flowing in a non-existent wind. Like there's no wind, but you still see his robes kind of flittering.
Mr. Too Good for a Boat.
Yeah, he's sitting there with his feet up. He's got his fishing line cast out again, and just kind of stares at you guys as you come in backwards somehow. So he passes a fishing pole to his left foot and kind of turns to you guys, tips his hat, and poof, vanishes. He has this kind of wicked smile on his face, staring you directly in the eyes.
Me?
Yes.
Dear.
I'm gonna lean into you. With terrible fish breath.
Why do you look at me?
That's not very good, huh?
You're not drunk.
He's getting over his fish high.
Fish high?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I don't know if he was looking at me necessarily.
Yeah,
He might
you're
be
cursed
looking at
now.
He was looking right at you.
Oh, you got
But
super
it's hard
cursed.
to say, you know.
I know magic. I could feel it. You're super cursed now.
I got better vision, I think, than all of you guys, and I think it was kind of like be around, like off to the left.
I'm naked. He would have been staring at me because I'm naked, but he looked right at you.
I saw the whole thing.
You feel cursed?
No, I feel fine. What? I feel a little woozy from the boat and that fish brains that I ate, but I think it's, whatever. Who cares?
need some-
Whatever. Who
you need
cares?
some anal
He
beads
said we
tied
owed
around-
him. He said we
What's
owed him
anal
something.
beads tied around your neck?
They're all around his neck. That's right.
Decker's happy that someone's lot is finally worse than his.
Kind of, yeah. Just happy that somebody's getting the acid of magic, which isn't really happening.
Literally.
though. Yeah.
I start a fire in the boat to cook the fish steaks.
Is that
Roll
safe?
20.
Yeah. I'm gonna burn this
Fire check.
One.
Oh, I mean, you get again though, right?
Yeah, you're lucky.
Well,
Just
I
burn
guess
the
some
boat down.
ability
Who
check.
cares?
Yeah.
Burn the boat down.
Burn it all down.
My God.
Whoa.
How do you do that?
Oh.
Did you see it like?
19-4.
So does the fire burn the boat down?
Yeah, you rolled a 1, so the boat starts to crisp up, smoke.
But how are the
heavily.
stakes?
Oh, well, I'm going dryer. Dryer.
So it's actually a real magical wood that, when used to smoke meat, gives it an intense, wonderful flavor. So yeah, you're smoking the fish steaks.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the wood's extra magic, and the fish steaks it doubles itself and then doubles itself again.
Whoa.
So you have 4 fish steaks.
Oh, 4 fish sticks. Well, I take one of them and I lick it all over because I know what the captain likes. And then I go up to him and I take a knee and then I present the fish steak.
Is the captain's dinner ready?
You are the captain. Never mind.
I look at the fish steak. I look at the captain. I look at the fish steak. I look at the captain. Be right back.
Oh.
And I run over and I roll around in some dirt.
Okay.
And I look at
Yep.
Again?
I go back over and I present it. I go take one knee. I present it to the captain.
Is it pre-chewed?
I run away. I chew it. I roll in some dirt. I lick it. I run over, take a knee, present it to the captain.
Is it moist? You know I don't like it dry.
I
Just screaming about dry earlier.
I run over. I run over. I rub it on Shattercock. Get it real moist. I bite it. I bite it. I roll it in the dirt. I lick it. Run over. Take a knee. Present it to the captain.
All right. I'll take a cut of it. That'll do, Myri.
It's just chaos.
But I still have 3 more fish sticks.
Yeah, what
Are you looking for them?
How are you going to prepare them?
Hey, Myri, how's your neck feeling?
It's feeling. I liked it, right? On my roll.
That was the
Feeling
anal
great.
beads.
He really likes it.
So it's funny you ask.
Yeah.
You guys move off the boat, off the docks.
As it's on fire?
After dinner, yeah.
After dinner, like nobody ate except for Rex.
They had one bite.
I had a bite.
You just throw the rest of the
Oh,
ocean.
yeah, yeah.
One bite.
Oh, yeah.
You
One
think
bite
I'm
for
fat?
I do have body dysmorphia.
That was one of your letters. Dear students, I look terrible today. I've been fasting for weeks and nothing.
Binge and Purge. Binge and Purge will be the title of this novel.
Sorry, go ahead, Dan.
It's all right. So Derek asked Myri about his wound. Myriadus of problems. A strange feeling overcomes you. Your gut feels wrong. Your breathing becomes labored and your skin feels hot. You start sweating profusely.
Weird.
The gash on your neck starts to swell and pucker outward, producing what looks like a gill. You look down at your hands and you see your flesh is expanding between your fingers with webbing. You also, all of a sudden, cannot breathe.
While this has been happening, like in the middle of him looking at his hands, some dirt and sand gets kicked on him because I walked away. He didn't respond, so I just walked away and then pissed and then started kicking up the sand.
Spread the smell.
To spread the scent. Oh, I'm sorry, you just didn't respond. What's the matter? Just tell me how your neck feels.
Myri can't breathe. He can't breathe. It's like gills.
Give him the steak.
He can't breathe.
I take the. Are you sure, Captain? You want to use the fish sticks for
The
this?
drier, the better.
I chew it up. I roll it in some dirt. The whole thing, and then I kind of like push it at Myri. No, Myri, you have to eat it. It's for your own good. It's for your own good.
Look at his hands.
Myri, what do you need? What do you need? Tell us.
It looks like fish boy hands.
Decker walks up.
All
I've seen this
according to
before.
plan.
Reaches into his pocket, pulls out a handkerchief, starts trying to stick it down his mouth.
He's trying to suffocate him.
Myri, take it. Just take it.
Sorry, Myri. Captain's orders. You got to eat it.
So roll a d20 real quick, Matt.
He can't breathe, and you're forcing him to eat.
1.
Oh no!
No.
Uh,
Do you love
Myri is
it? Do you
dead.
eat it? Do you love it? You eat it. You love it.
Take 4 damage from not being able to breathe.
Oh no, we gotta
no.
help him.
I'm almost gonna die.
Guys, I think all of what you're doing is stupid and wrong. We have to splash him with water. He's turning into a fish man.
Why?
There's water
Yeah.
everywhere. We're gonna splash him with water.
What are you talking about? What do
Wow.
you know about fish?
So Shattercock runs over to the river and splashes some up into her vagina.
Oh,
and
no.
Sucks it in. Right?
Oh no. Sucks.
That's the only way she can hold water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The tiefling power,
You can't hold
James.
water in your hands. It goes through your hands.
No, why is she splashing it? Just dip her labia into the water and then you pull it in.
It's more efficient.
It's like one of those.
I've seen,
know.
listen, I know how dogs drink out of water bowls. It's not efficient. The flapping of
she
the
does
tongue.
This is what she does. Just
Put your
picture
lips
this.
in, suck it up.
Just
You're doing it. We don't have to picture it.
Nah, you're
Her
actually
vagina's like that bird that drinks water and then
It never
vacuums
stops.
itself.
So 45 minutes goes by.
right.
Miri's dead.
very long dead.
she Shattercock runs over to Myri and immediately gets down, like
it.
puts her.
It goes, whoop, and that's it.
She soaked it all up. Somebody's gotta give more water. I tried to spray it on my
Splashes
vagina.
in his eye.
It didn't work. Somebody throw it.
Dog brain, you produce an excess of saliva because you're disgusting. Why don't you lick his face?
How dare you?
I'm just gonna try and like roll into the water. I think at this point.
Nobody.
We're
can-
arguing
you're
with
rolling
each other.
towards the
while he's-
water.
Nobody can help.
Well, I look at Grimo and I go, grab the bucket. You're the bucket. Let's go.
Okay. And then Grimo
so-
makes himself into a handle shape.
I go, scoop up the water, boy. Now put it in my mouth. And then I run over.
Myri's already in the water.
He was rolling towards the water.
You guys are doing
Trip over him while he's rolling.
son of a bitch.
I'm cartwheeling over racks. Cartwheeling. Dog brain, lick him.
Save the women and children first.
Roll another 20, a dex check.
Oh man.
3. Actually, with my armor, it's -1, so that's 2.
Oh.
So yeah, you used all your strength, and you've rolled over right to where the waves are starting to crest, but none of the water is touching your head.
Face down in the sand.
He needs the water to breathe. He's becoming a fish.
I already established that.
There should be a piece of fish steak that's absorbing all the water.
It's growing.
A wave almost hits him, but then a piece of fish absorbs it.
Grimo he dips the fish steak in some water and he throws it.
It lands like a few inches from Myri.
Decker runs to
was that?
Decker runs to grab it, but he trips over Myri. So kicks him right in the spine and falls into the water, and then starts thrashing around. I can't breathe.
Dog brain, I noticed that you got a lot of moisture on Myri when you peed on him earlier.
Yes, I did.
What if you tried that magic again?
Do you really think it would work?
Did you pee on
He
him
didn't pee on me.
Oh yeah.
I did.
Kick sand.
That was-
I
that's
kicked
So it's
the
dry
sand.
pee.
That's what Myri said.
Luckily, I do have the bladder of a dog, which means I can pee starting and stopping as I so choose. So then I go and I raise my leg right over Myri.
Oh no!
But
Oh
then-
no!
But then
He's strong.
He'd rather die.
I'd rather die.
But then I can't get a full stream to come out. It just does that
just a
mist thing where
Oh no.
I'm empty.
I finally snap out of it and realize what's going on. So I run over to Myri. I'm like, Myri, have you seen my parrot?
Oh, gee.
He's my best friend. And then I run off and look for my parrot.
Shattercock screams out to the group. Quick, someone arouse me.
Oh no! Ask Decker.
Decker, someone arouse me. Someone, hurry.
So, in my thrashing,
Thunderwave.
in my thrashing around trying to reach air in 2 inches of water, I happen to just karate chop Shattercock's clitoris.
Oh yeah.
Boom! Right down the middle.
I'm standing over him, and just as he hits it, it goes all over his face.
It's like family double dare.
Wait, was that
Popping a water
over
balloon.
Myri or over Decker?
Over
No,
Myri.
it was over Myri. I was absolutely. I'm standing over Myri.
All of a sudden, from like a small cavern,
Oh no.
a bunch of the orphans from Myriadis's mountain village. they escaped through the tunnels as the mountain was on fire. And they go,
And I was standing over Myri.
Myriadis, we need your help.
He tried to piss on him. I came all over him.
Myriadis, we need your help, please. We just need you to give us the one word that will save us from the whole invaders. You know the word that will stop them from hitting us. Please, you know
They're all wearing shitty sweaters.
the one word that can be spoken between tribes to stop war. Please, Myriadis, you need to tell us that word right now.
He still can't breathe. Fuck! I came all over him.
Well, yeah, the orphans showed up kind of when you were coming on.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
But yeah, so all of these liquids.
Is under a waterfall?
So a little bit of drop of Shattercock's cum does make it up onto Miri's face, and
That's how it
you kind of
works.
hear this a crackling, kind of like, and all the growing and the gills and the webs. You are getting kind of freeze in place where they are.
But what happens to Myri?
Yeah.
You do find yourself able to breathe regular air. Transformation is done.
Congratulations.
What am I?
way
What,
too
so
long.
what am I now?
You're a dwarf.
I don't
transform
have, I don't
back?
have gills.
But no, you look like a regular dwarf, but you have gills and like
okay.
webbed
And
fingers
webbed
and
feet, yeah.
toes and stuff.
All right.
You look really cool.
Like
Yeah, you actually have a
Aquaman.
pretty sweet fin coming out
nice.
from
Dorsal
the
fin.
back of your neck.
That's really cool.
Do my boots still fit?
Yes.
You're like Aqua
Aqua
Dwarf.
dwarf, yeah.
Aqua dwarf. That's awesome. That's interesting.
You do actually feel a new connection to life nearby in the kind of the black boiling water. There's some mammal life, some fish life that you hear it chirping at you,
Yeah.
trying to speak with you, although you don't understand its language.
Right through a line of 3 fish. He pulls them out of the water. He takes them into his mouth like a kebab.
So you can hear their screams of agony.
Feel their pain.
But one of the fish, the sluttier looking ones in the back goes,
Of course. To Miri.
it's making this motion.
What does Miri do now that the fish are hitting on
He
him?
should roll to see if he's in love.
So
He's already married.
Mayor Myri, it is. Please, we need the word.
Well, hey kids, you guys want some escape from all your problems?
Oh, yes, please. Mayor Myri, it is. He'll help us.
You guys have money. Well, yeah, I can help you too, though.
Are you like his friend?
Yeah, we're good friends. He trusts me a lot, so you should too. Do you guys have any money?
No,
Just even a little would be
have some
fine.
buttons and
You know what? Hey, take first one's free. That's fine. I'll just hand a little I tied off other fish guts in little packages, like little squares. Like, you just take that. Here you go. You in the back. I see you back there. You're extra dirty. You'll probably need this. So here's what you do. You take that, you tuck it into your cheek, and you leave it there for 24 hours. And then you'll forget about all this war stuff for a little bit.
but that will make the war go away.
Yep. And if you want that again, you know where to find me. Here's my card. And
Oh,
I'm just-
great. But you don't even need to bother the Mayor Myri.
Not at all. Nope.
Thank you,
Yep.
sir.
I'm better than
They
him.
Take the fish guts and they hightail
A
it
blade
back to
goes
the
right through one of the orphans from behind, and it's pulled back. And as the orphan falls, the
Mary.
vizier. Mary, thank God I found you. Oh, these orphans are from our rival village. We're at war, and they thought if they could come to you and get the secret word from you, they could get advantages in the war. Thank God you didn't say anything. Thank God. Now, Myri, I just needed you to kill these other 2 orphans. And solidify your place as our great leader.
The good thing is I'll go to Mary and be like, hey, the good thing is they'll be pretty docile by now. I know the effects of what I gave them, so they're not going to fight too hard. But here's the thing. You can see and remember everything. So they're not going to do much. You do whatever you need to do. I'm just letting you know.
Wait, these are 2 different orphans, all right?
There's the orphan that
Poppy.
Elise was voicing,
So there's
and then
just
there's
killed.
the other one. And he goes, Myri, if you don't believe me, reach in my pocket.
Oh, no.
One of the orphans is.
There's an audio recorder in there with a message from your wife. She can convince you. I know she can.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That's actually Miri talking.
Take out the recorder, Mary, and listen to your wife's voice.
One of the orphans is struggling, and its sweater starts to rip, and it kicks the recorder right out of your pocket, and
Nice.
it rolls right over to Miri.
Mary, if you're supposed to kill these kids so that you can come inside me and make another child, you have to do that though right now. Can you do that? It's the voice of reason, Mary. I know this is recording, but I'm asking you questions. It's the only way to prevent all that war. So can you do that?
I'd
Kill
like.
the orphans, Mary, and come in your wife.
I'd like to.
Stab them! Stab them, Mary!
Mayor Myri, it is. Please, we are trustworthy.
Don't listen to the orphans. They're talking right now, aren't they? I bet they are. Stab them!
Mayor Myri, it is. Please, all I ask, if you must kill us, is to please do not pierce the dagger through your beautiful sweater, so that I may be buried.
Destroy the sweaters, Mary. You gotta do it.
I may be buried in this.
Talking about those sweaters again. They are. Tell them, stab them through the sweater and the heart.
Please, I would love to be buried in this finery. It's the finest thing I have.
In the recording, we hear.
Yeah!
Milkman.
Come on in!
You sure? Is the door
Mary, turn it
unlocked?
off. Mary, turn it off. You gotta turn it off, Mary.
Oh yeah!
Is it okay if I cut it?
Take off your underwear!
I didn't bring milk.
Mary, close the recording. Close the recording, Mary. Kill these orphans.
It's music to my ears.
Another one. Milkman.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, get it. It's right. Did you bring milk too?
The milkman's like, hold on. I want to record this. He's like, wait, there's something already on this recording.
Don't worry, I got one too. I'm gonna give this to an orphan.
Milkman.
All right, you three, come on in.
There's another hole. Bros, we did it. Airtight.
All right, I'm going to stop this recording.
All right, it's okay. All right, Mary, did you stab those orphans?
Beep.
And
All right, Mary. Let's do it.
I guess I'm just gonna kill the vizier. So
the orphan bears its like chest and tries to make sure the sweater's out of the way.
Mary, if I must die for you, I will.
no, you don't know. I just stab you, or so I roll for that.
Oh,
He's really
What are you trying to do?
the royal.
I don't know. The guy just killed an orphan, so
Okay.
I would like
But
to
he
kill
chose
From a
him.
rival village.
Yeah, I told you
You're
they were
trying
bad
to sow
orphans.
war. You're getting played right now, Mary.
I don't know what any of these rival villages are. We never talked about this ever. So I don't know.
Well,
what's
there's a
going on.
rival village.
figure out what you got to do.
Just
They're
gonna,
fighting me.
Gonna kill the vizier.
All right, roll a d20.
All right.
Perhaps you should some.
There's an 8.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Miri,
That's probably close.
Miri,
Right?
Well,
can I-
like you
can
get
I
his throat,
just-
but not enough to kill him. So
Can I just say, Miri, before you make any brash decisions, you may want to consult someone. Can I suggest consulting your royal vizier? if
About what?
if he thinks you should kill him.
Well, that makes no sense. He's not gonna want me to kill him.
I mean, he's the
quite
most loyal to
absurd.
Yeah, he
you.
is.
It is quite absurd as comedy.
From a rival village.
okay.
I'll walk up to Mary and be like, Mary.
He's from a rival village.
Hey, Mary, you look troubled right now. Do you need an adviser?
We know, guy.
No, I don't. I guess.
I mean,
I guess
Now
Decker,
he's got their
yes.
faces in the dirt.
He doesn't look very trustworthy, Mary.
let him roll. That's how D&D works.
I already missed.
He did.
rolled-
no.
he rolled
you
an
did-
8.
Yeah.
I didn't
so,
see it.
So yeah, Miri, what are you trying to stab? Stab him? Swing a sword at him? Hit him with a hammer? I
Yeah,
don't
I'll
know
just
what
stab
you're
him with
doing.
my sword.
Okay. So yeah, you lunge towards him with a stab. I don't know what he's trying to do.
So then he can't defend himself. So then
Shield.
the sword goes through him, and he goes, Mary, and then he touches Mary's face, and then he falls down, and then from the shadows you hear. And then the vizier walks out. He goes, very good, Mary. That was the test. And then when you look down at the other vizier, it's clearly just like a Halloween mask. And he goes, these orphans were in fact from our village. It was all just a test of your leadership, and you passed, Mary. Excellent work. As congratulations, I think you'd like to hear a familiar voice.
Mary! That other recording was a joke. I was pretending to have 3 men around. I didn't have 3 milkmen. I just wanted to say. Who is it?
Hold on.
Garbage man.
Don't
Mailman!
listen to this part.
Mailman and the garbage man, we're both here.
Can we
great, thank
can we
you.
come in now?
Yep.
Is now good?
You're not recording, are you?
Stop listening. Stop listening.
Mary, I just want to say I love you very much. You passed the test, and thank you very much for doing that. If you could send your cum with the next time the vizier comes around, that'd be great.
Repairman!
But there you have it, Myri. Despite your modesty, you've proven yourself to be the greatest leader our dwarf village has ever known.
Can I take off this ugly sweater now?
You may very well take off that ugly sweater.
Thank God.
You may go now, paid actor.
Yeah.
The paid actors leave.
I tuck some other things into their pipe.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
tell your
worry,
friends
Mary.
where to find me. Get out.
I'll go back to the village and make sure all is well under your orders. And then he waits for a fist bump.
He does it.
Miri.
So then he turns and he walks away with the orphans into the darkness.
Well, there's a dead child though.
Oh, wow. That's right. One of them's dead.
Well, one of the orphans gets up. They had just had shoes on their knees.
Oh, okay.
He was a rapist.
Yeah.
The dead one was,
His
yeah.
knees bend backwards like in Arrival.
So there's shoes, but there's legs going up.
Good reference.
Oh, wow.
Okay, what's next?
All right. So the only path that lies before you is a large doorway cut into the muddy bank.
No problem.
It's dark. There isn't much light around you. As you proceed forth into the dark hallway, the path narrows, and you reach a small circular cavern with closed wooden doors to your right and left.
Ah, a trap. I know how to deal with this due to my vast intellect. Says looking around for anyone to make eye contact.
Everyone
Grimo
else
cost.
is ignoring him. No one's here
I
listening.
fashioned a parrot out of twigs.
Right.
I'll roll investigation on these doors.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Yikes.
that's 9.
So yeah, you're in a room, circular room. There's a door on the right and the left,
Okay.
and they're made of wood.
Okay, great.
And you shit yourself.
I'll like a little bead of sweat will come down. I'm like, shit. Turn around. Ha ha! These are doors.
All right.
You want a cracker?
Derek is gonna try and sniff out some sort of clue to see if another dog has been here.
Okay, roll 20 a wisdom check.
Wisdom? All right.
Ooh.
That's
Nice.
1.
Oh boy. So yeah, you're a dog, and you smell yourself. You smell shattercocks, fish guts. You smell.
You can say vagina.
You smell the poop juice, fish steaks, and that's all you're getting.
Oh God! So the smell is so bad that now I can only smell the horrible.
Yeah, and you have disadvantage on similar checks for another hour.
Can I roll investigation on the doors and see if I discern something?
Oh.
I can do.
Oh, there we go.
21.
Okay, so yeah, you notice both doors. You can unlock one at a time, and
But
go
not
down.
bo- but not both?
But not both. And there's hallway on either side of each door.
Which way should we go?
Be careful, Green.
Right or left?
Well, Decker's the investigation guy. He's got all the, Decker's so smart. He's got all this wisdom, all these powers of discerning knowledge. Decker, you know which door, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, which one?
Lean down, Agrimo. Which one should we do?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a crapshoot. I just wanted to make you look cool.
You did.
Because you still want to bone Shattercock, right?
I mean, I guess I kind of got over
I
that.
guess she's calling all we got.
I got the monster box. I go in there pretty often.
Guys, which one are we going?
Her name is Shattercock.
Right or left? Right or left? What are we doing?
We're going left.
Grimo, you're first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Grimo should get in there. He's agile, you know. It's tactical. That's a tactical decision.
Myri, do I have your approval as leader to go first? Because I don't want to undermine you. If you want to go first. I mean, Captain.
No, that's me looking back at the sea longingly. But I still kind of feel like I'm out on the boat, because we've been there for, so
You
long.
have land sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grimo runs over and holds back Roxanne's hair while he pukes.
Well, yeah.
Myri, is that okay with you? Because
Sure.
if you want to go first, I don't want to.
Well, I do have dark vision, but I'm gonna let you handle it. Here's a torch. I've been carrying these
okay.
torches around for 7 years now.
Make sure to update your inventory.
Yeah.
You have one
I
left
am.
torch.
Oh, I am.
Okay, well, I take a torch.
I have
It's all sticky though.
I have
from
8
his
torches
gill
now.
hands.
I started out with 10.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the ass juice.
All right, well,
Does he?
I
Does,
guess-
does the inside of his hand? Does it look like an octopus's?
Yeah,
Oh.
it
Tentacle.
leaves suckers and residue on anything he touches.
I guess I go through that left door.
All right. So, will you guys set a marching order?
Yeah.
You can be
or I guess
not initiative, just decide what order you
I'll
want.
be first,
Grimo in
obviously.
first, obviously.
Somebody with dark vision behind me, maybe.
Yeah, that'll be me. Shattercock.
I'm last because I don't want to go anywhere because it stinks so bad.
Yeah, I'd say your senses are like overloaded
Yeah,
at this
I'm
point.
just
Like
like,
everything is
everything's
super
terrible.
intense.
There you go.
All right.
Grimo in front. Shattercock, Decker, Myri, Roxanne, Derek.
You set off down the hallway.
I assume
we
So
going-
you start on that side.
that's-
You're coming
God.
towards me.
Damn it, Dan!
Lawrence has the hardest life in the world.
Gets to play with his toys.
Actually, yeah, I do really enjoy this.
So you set off down the long hallway. The floor is made of dark blue square stone tiles. The hall is 3 tiles wide, about 15 feet. The ceiling is covered in a slick, thick, muddy substance that trickles onto the ground every so often.
Shattercock.
Toward the end of the hall, you can make an exit and see some stairs.
Oh, all right. Well, let's let's keep going, guys.
I'm right behind you. I have dark vision. You got a torch out, so we're good.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I am a dungeon delver. I have advantage on perception and investigation to find secret doors,
Okay.
like Shattercocks. And I can search for traps at a normal pace.
Normal.
Wow,
pace.
good for you.
All right, so that doesn't really affect anything that's going on right now.
Just wanted to make sure.
Can I just sprint ahead?
Sure, and as
right.
soon as the last person steps into the room, sorry, hang on one second. These stone pillars fall into place behind you and down at the other end.
Oh,
Danger
those
sense.
Skulls, I never noticed those. That's a little foreboding.
I'm gonna roll Arcana real quick. Arcana.
Okay,
17.
all right.
Is this very arcane?
Yes. So you feel an odd dark magic in the room, and it starts since you're kind of zoned in so well on this magic. Your eyes kind of start darting around, noticing some different items, things going on in the room. The walls are made of brick, and the hall is about 30 yards long. There are mosaics along the wall depicting monsters with many heads, like spinning around.
Cool.
Every 7 seconds or so, the mud from the ceiling drops down in fist-sized clumps at different places along the way. You can see where there's little
Or that darkness is
mud
there?
floors.
It smells
Spatters.
It smells terrible. so deer can't stop smelling.
But you can also tell that there's a few more things going on, and you should spend some more time looking around.
I see.
Also, so you're doing this look around where you're seeing the mud drops, you're seeing the mosaics. You see the tiles on the floor are kind of cracked and broken. A few of the tiles are actually shiny gold. So a row of the tiles kind of back here, further back in the room, lowers into the ground, making kind of this loud, kind of grindy sound. And then after a beat, raises back up without any effort at all. And there's a monster standing on it.
Cool.
The creature is 8 feet tall, painfully thin. Rotten flesh hangs from its bony frame. It has no features, just stretched white skin pulled across where a face should be. Its fingers are long and pointed with sharp claws. On its stomach is a large mouth with sharp fangs instead of teeth, and it kind of just jumps every couple of seconds. Then opens up and lets out a horrific kind of scream.
Oh my gosh.
Shocked by the appearance of this monster, you all turn your backs, or at least the first 3 people, see Decker, Shattercock, and Grimo, turn around and try and make a break for the door. They say they make a step forward, and then the monster moves forward towards you.
They crash into each other, and it makes a sound of bowling pins.
Here we go. It's a ghost.
Does anybody else see the giant monster?
Ah, fuck me. We gotta get out of here.
The stomach mouth. Does anybody else
checking.
see that?
Clawing.
And ho.
Grimo is terrified of the monster, but then he remembers that he has a letter from Beatrice to deliver to the captain.
Yeah.
So he hands it to him.
A letter. I can't read.
It's just a mound of seaweed.
Thank you, whoever you are.
There's still a monster behind us. Are anybody gonna fight it?
Yeah, will you guys actually roll for initiative? So we can kind of
Clawing at the door.
So I have 12.
6.
16.
15.
19.
19, and then it's 17 for me.
All right, so we've got initiative. Grimo, what are you doing?
I'm still going to try to run and see if we can get out this door.
Okay.
So yeah, I just run for the door.
Okay, so you run to the door and try and move it or
Yeah.
push it?
Try to is it the kind of door like that this fell down, so is it the kind of thing where I can try to lift it up?
Yeah. So
Okay.
roll a strength check.
So what string? Ooh, 9.
Okay, yeah, you struggle mightily trying to just get your fingers underneath that stone slab to try and lift it up, and you can't make it budge.
Okay.
I'll try and lift the thing. The
Okay,
thing that
so you
came
run
down
over
behind
to
us.
it?
Yeah.
And roll with advantage since Grimo's also doing that.
3.
Okay, so yeah, you have advantage.
There we go.
17.
Now we're talking.
21.
If you get it open, it's because I got it started. Grimo put the work in.
So yeah, you're putting everything you got into it. You're actually trying to jerk your back,
Nice.
trying to get the
It
movement
also
going.
stinks in here.
And it just barely starts to budge, but doesn't seem to move.
Did
for you.
budge though. Make note of the budge.
I
All right.
saw it.
You see the vascularity?
Is it the veins popping out of your arms?
Decker.
No.
Oh, Shattercock.
Sorry. So I know the ceiling had some stuff on it. Can she still jump up into the ceiling and crawl up onto the ceiling? Like
Yeah, you've got.
Is that okay?
You've
'Cause
got
I have
spider
that-
crawl, right?
yeah,
So,
spider
and
crawl.
you have that weird creepy eye that starts glowing when you do this.
Yeah. So Shattercock, how far away is the monster from Shattercock?
Each tile is 5 feet.
So she kind of crawls over, and she's like about halfway in between the distance of our party and the monster. Does the monster detect me, or?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving a lot.
Okay.
It's a little bit robotic in its movements. It doesn't seem necessarily natural, but it does. It has a head that can kind of move jerkily around, and it is watching you kind of approach it.
I'm gonna try and cast Fly on this monster to try and levitate it. You touch a willing creature, the target gains a flying speed of 60 feet for the duration. Oh, so
You have to touch it.
I'm gonna have to try and touch it.
Oh boy.
And you're going to give it a flying speed?
Well, what I want to do is just levitate it.
Into the ceiling?
Just kind of like so it stops.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So you run all the way up to it.
Yeah, unless I
Across
don't
the
have
ceiling?
unless I don't have enough movement.
What is your movement?
30? Yeah, 30 speed.
So that's.
If I can't make it, it's okay.
If you could get close enough. Oh.
I'll just try on the next turn.
All right. Decker.
I am furiously scratching at the door. probably throwing an elbow or two on Derek and Grimo, who are actually trying to lift it. And I'm clawing in a downward manner, which is probably not helping anything. And I'm crying and sobbing about how I can't die here and I have so much to do.
Do you have like the
There's-
Howard Hughes like long nails?
Kind of, yeah, just scratching.
Kleenex boxes on his feet.
He's concerned that he just potentially opened up a new market in Myri's village to, new business.
Those are actors.
Actors need.
Just got to.
What's the difference? Actors, orphans?
Same thing. Anyway, he didn't really pay attention during that part. / didn't have the mental faculties to comprehend what was going on. So yeah, he's just slapping at the door, limp-wristedly. He's probably already injured himself actually. Just pounding, just clawing away. Fingertips getting raw.
2 damage.
All right,
You brought it up.
that's half.
Oh boy, I forgot you were almost dead.
Yeah, I'm almost dead and exhausted, and I have no spells. So not a good place for me to be.
Monster's turn. The monster just able to move the opposite. So you're coming at it, and the monster just moves to the right. Myri.
Am I able to like perceive like the monster is going to take a while to get to us, or no?
Yeah,
Is
it
like
didn't move towards you
Yeah.
when it had the opportunity.
I'll just help with the door then, as much as I can. I want
roll
to try and
strength check.
help lift the door
Did you expect this, Dan?
since I heard it budge.
This is our puzzle-solving ability.
Clawing.
13 plus
Crying.
3, 16.
Like snot running
All
down.
right, roll with advantage since everybody is now trying to lift
lift
the
the door.
door. So you can roll again, see if you get a better score.
Just gonna go back the way we came.
That's 13. So I had 16 on the first one.
I
so-
put my hand on your face and shove you away and keep clawing.
I mean, if you don't, I can just do something else if this is not what you.
No, this is what you're doing. So now 3 of you are trying to move this giant stone pillar, and it just creaks a little bit.
Oh.
Just a little bit. But then you are kind of overcome seeing Decker scrape at it, and you kind of lose your strength and
Such a
feel-
lust,
kinda
a
drop
lust
back.
for life. You know?
Joie de vivre.
Joie de vivre.
Raxon.
I look at what's your face, and I go, "Little girl, I know we've just met, but give me those fish steaks."
Oh, right away, sir.
All right.
And so what was the order I did it?
forget.
I rub it on Shattercock.
And then dust, and then
You
lick.
chew it and
I
then
blow
dirt,
dust.
and then
I
you
would
lick
chew it.
it.
I lick
Spit
it
on it.
dust. Spit on it.
So real quick, I get out my map. Doing this,
Fish bones.
measuring the distance
Wind,
and
yeah.
the wind speed. One more,
Curvature of the earth. Yeah.
dear Beatrice.
Stars.
I may not live through this. I want a divorce. So I finish that.
State of
give it
the
to
tides,
Grandma.
I eat it.
I fashion the stake to the javelin that I have and throw it towards. I don't want to hit the creature. I just want it to go near it because I think it's just hungry. So I just want to throw fish steak at it. Do I roll for that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit it. So
roll 20. Dex check.
300.
Oh wow.
Anyone got inspiration or something so we can stop clawing at the door?
Yeah,
You're
I-
holding it backwards.
Well,
Reel back to throw it and stab Myri through the heart and then throw it.
That's all right. It wasn't that hard to throw a fish steak down the hall.
I'm actually trying to avoid the monster so that.
So you hit it.
No, damn it!
No.
The fish hits it in the face like a bag of hot dogs.
So you hurl the fish steak, and so Shattercock's upside down on the ceiling, and the fish steak hits her in the back of the head.
Good seasoning.
Seasoning.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, getting some hair seasoning,
Ugh.
and it makes her turn around. And in that moment, the monster moves forward.
Aha! The monster's gay.
Grimo.
I start prepping the next steak
Okay.
because the captain could need it at any time.
Well, now I'm upset that I lost a steak.
I only have
Seasoning.
2 steaks left. This is going to be a nightmare for dinner tomorrow.
That's it.
Oh, boy.
That's your
That's
turn?
all you do?
Fish steak.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, we'll pick that up
I thought you
later.
were giving me inspiration.
It is.
Grimo, is that it?
That's it for me.
That's it, huh?
Great.
Dirk.
All right. So
Puzzles.
Derek knows that if he can't lift this wall, it's not getting lifted.
No one can.
So he stops. He turns. He sees the fish steak and he decides to charge for the fish steak
Okay.
to get it off the ground.
Hungry little fella.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards that fish steak.
All right, you
You're
get
gonna
there.
dash.
Her name's Shattercock.
Actually,
Does
so
he stand on
you're running there, and so you're running straight at Shattercock there, right down the middle, and then to avoid her, you step to the side. But right when you step to the side, you are crossing that one of those gold tiles.
Okay.
And you feel it just depressed just a little
no.
bit. And then once you shift your weight off of it and keep moving forward. You touch another couple of those gold tiles, you feel them depress a little bit.
Okay.
But then you get to the fish steak.
All right. So I'm at the fish steak, but then I also see that does it stay depressed or does
No, it
come
kind of comes back up once your weight moves off of it.
And so so I get the fish steak. I look at the tiles, and I turn to Roxanne and I go, I have an idea. Try the fish steak again,
Yeah.
and I throw it back to him.
Roll 20. Both of you.
3.
Oh boy. So yeah, the pitch is perfect and it slaps him right in the face.
And I go, dryer.
And then I take out my sword, ready to defend myself against this creature who would take our fish steaks.
Me?
And now it's just a competition to not understand the puzzle.
Shattercock.
So Shattercock got hit in the head by that thing. She turned around. She's, hey, why'd you do that? And she turns back around and notices the monster was closer. So she's figured it out at this point.
Okay.
She's understood.
It was definitely pretty freaky though to turn back and it's all of a sudden
Absolutely.
up on
And now she's kind of staring down the monster. It has eyes, right?
you. Not on its face.
So it doesn't.
It has no eyes, but you can kind of see it, moving its head.
Okay, so she kind of stares it down and she goes, Derek, I think if we're facing the monster, it won't move towards us. I think that's the case.
It's actually pronounced Derek, and you've been doing this for 5 years.
That's what I said. I said Derek. Jeez. So I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's both turn around, look away from the monster, and it should come closer. We'll turn back around. Ready?
Got it.
All right, on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Derek turns away from Decker.
Oh.
No, the monster. The monster in the hallway.
Oh, that thing.
So yeah, you guys both turn, and the monster makes another step towards you.
Uh-oh.
All right, see, I told you.
So I go, all right, I'm going to turn back around now. And when I turn back around, it's like face to face.
So I told you it moved. So I think we're
Okay,
just...
so what now? What now? It's right in my face. I'm looking at it.
It should be okay. So
It should be okay. It's right in front of my face.
I'll stare right at it, and then you just move past it.
I have to wait until my turn.
I don't think we. I don't think we have to attack it. I think we can just look at it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
guys. I think the monster's okay. I think it's safe.
No, I think we better work on this door for another 20 minutes.
More fish steaks.
Wait, wait, Captain, sir.
Decker.
Decker is still panicking. Now he has backed himself up into the corner and is crying. But he understands. Wait a minute, I'm panicking right now. So he reaches in all his pockets, pulls out a little. There's the cutest little green blob. It's got like a little smiley face. Makes little cute like squeaky sounds, like meow meow. It's really adorable. He squeezes it and it pops and a little brain falls out. But then this green cloud wafts into his face and he goes, and then he chills out, collects himself. But when he does, even though he was too panicked to recognize it at the time, his superior investigation skills cause all these tiles to alight in front of him, and he instantly realizes, wait, there's 6 of those and 6 of us. I know this game. So he looks around. He's like, okay, guys, I have solved...
Of course.
I have solved the puzzle. We have to stand on these tiles. I'll show you where.
Are there 6?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell him.
So yeah, with his master deduction skills, there's one that was hidden by a blob of the mud.
Okay.
Ho-ho.
But his keen senses, once he was able to collect himself, he saw all 6.
I'm going to use... yes, thank you, Dan. for that glowing description of my awesome character.
I didn't say those words.
Oh, you know, revisionist. Victor, right to.
That's your dungeon delver skill.
I'm glad you asked. Advantage on perception checks and investigation. Wait, what if you have an advantage and disadvantage at the same time?
I'd say they cancel.
I like that answer. I can advantage on saving throws to avoid. None of this matters.
I was joking.
I know. I
Keep
know.
Go stand on the thing.
I'm going to use prestidigitation
Takes
to.
one step, falls, knocks himself
I
unconscious.
figured it out.
All we need is a dead weight. Just sit on the
Put his
thing.
body on it.
I'll use prestidigitation to summon like glowing arrows pointing at the tiles.
Okay.
Remember that one time he summoned that little helper that didn't
Yeah.
do anything useful?
Weird. Yeah,
That's what I thought it was
I tried to rob a guy and then
yeah,
couldn't.
that's right.
I was trying to roleplay. You guys sandbagged me. That was your fault.
This would be a good moment.
So
to have
there's
an extra body.
what color are these
doesn't
arrows
have
glowing?
weight.
Oh.
Are they all the same color?
No, they're just all white.
Okay, so there's giant glowing arrows pointing at all these
Okay.
steps.
All right.
Are you going to move
This way,
towards
this
any
way,
of them?
this
Yeah, I mean,
Neon
I'm
cowboy.
I'm exhausted, so I can move 3 squares a turn. So I'll make it 2 and then just trip.
As long as you fall on the square.
You fell on the fish steak.
Yep, right.
Can I give him enough
Using
power
it as
to
a-
move to the?
I'm using it as a pillow.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd say
fish steak gives you lots of HP.
face full of fish steak actually kind of gets you up and moving to that first golden
All right.
step.
He did it.
That depresses and stays down with you.
Fish
on it.
steak wins again.
Yeah, monster turn. So Derek and Shattercock, you're now staring at this monster, and it does this kind of psychic blast to your brain of fear. So you have fear all of a sudden overcoming you. Roll 20s, and this is a Constitution check.
Damn it.
Rolls
right.
been real bad today.
8.
Yeah.
8 for me.
Are we check? Are these regulation?
These are rough.
11 damage, 5 damage.
Shit,
Shattercock,
man.
you got 11.
You guys got brain fried.
Yeah, you just got a little poop in your brains. Myriadis. Speaking of poop in
Okay,
brains.
where's the next nearest golden
I think it's
plate?
right there behind Derek.
Is that where it is?
I guess Derek is standing
He is
on
standing
Derek
one.
is standing on
yeah.
one, yeah.
So there's one behind him.
Okay.
And then the other 3 on this end of the hall.
I can't get to that one. So, okay, what I'm going to try and do is move as far as I can.
You can dash, so you get to double your movement, but then you could not do an action of any
Right,
kind.
but I want to do an action. So, 25 is my speed, so I can go 5 squares, right?
Yeah.
Man of action, Myri. Right past that stake, like it was nothing.
One more. There you go.
And then I'm going to use my, what's it called? Channel Divinity, my Turn the Faithless. So I bring up my shield, and it glows with my
That's right. This
symbol. And that's going to try and I'm going to try and get the creature further down the hallway. Has to move away from me.
How does that work again? I need to make a
It
saving
is,
throw for the monster?
yeah, Channel Divinity, utter ancient words, painful for fae and fiends to hear. Present my holy symbol, which is on my shield. And then it says, yeah, this creature must spend its turn moving away. I believe it's wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, what's your spell save DC?
11.
Okay. So you do your shouting at the monster with your shield. It actually scares Decker a little bit.
Oh no.
It makes him turn around but not move. Just kind of clicks in his head for a second. But you don't see the monster moving or changing. And that might be because it's not a fiend or a fae, or because you missed or because it beat the saving throw. You'll never know.
Okay.
But when you did step on the gold tile, you felt it depressed.
But I didn't step on
He
it.
didn't get one
Yeah,
yet.
I'm face down.
Oh,
on
never
it.
mind.
He's still
But nothing
slow.
happens to the monster?
Nothing happens to the monster. No effect. Whose turn is
Why
it?
would it
Raxon.
terrify me?
I just try to dash to the closest square that I can get to.
All right, we'll say you can make it to the one behind.
Yeah, let's say
your-
that.
This one here?
No, the one behind.
Behind
you.
her.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And you can still do an action. Oh no, you dash. Never mind. Grimo.
I was
So
gonna,
I'm
I was gonna
gonna-
rub your shoulders.
I'm gonna grab Deary. Deary. I'm gonna grab Myri, get a good grip around him. I get behind him. I get a good grip, and then I'm gonna use my teleport wand and scoot the 2 of us over here.
Furthest one.
It's like
Nice.
Nightcrawler. It's
So
cool.
I'm gonna pop there, and then he'll be there.
Whoa.
Mary's like, I didn't consent to that.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
And I'm called Deary.
I'm trying to hold my breath or trying not to smell him because the monster's breath is terrible.
It's belly breath,
It's
right?
belly
It's got
breath.
it's got a mouth on its belly.
and I'm already still sensitive to having smelled all the crap and shit earlier, so I'm just trying to hold my breath for this entire turn, so
Okay.
I don't lose my footing and step back.
That you're just holding your breath?
I'm just holding my breath.
Okay, and standing where you are?
And standing
You're
where I
not
am.
Gonna, okay. All right.
Do you want me to try and hold my breath?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Constitution check.
I won't. I don't care.
All right, yeah, you're
Hey.
successful at holding your breath.
Nice.
Okay,
So
but it's
that-
still like making my eyes water because like my body can feel how terrible his breath smells.
You do see a few fish steaks in its belly.
Oh, I like
Loves
fish steaks too.
and we knew it.
We have something in
Raphael
common.
was right. He does like fish
I'm
sticks.
always right.
Shattercock.
So
you're the captain.
her movement speed on the ceiling, because she's still on the ceiling, is the same?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. All right. All right. Well, then that means I'm going to. Well, actually, I should be able to make it on the dash.
I don't think you need to.
You don't need to.
Wait,
to make this
because Myri can go to
Miri
that
can
one.
go to that one.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's why I brought him- I brought him there for that
So then
one.
she carefully on the ceiling, sort of still staring at the monster, so she keeps her eyesight on the monster as she turns around, then drops to the floor and steps on that stone.
Can she do that like Pennywise thing where she like crawls down
Yes.
and then like contorts down
Exactly.
for no reason?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Nice and creepy. Yeah, still your crazy eye.
Yeah.
Decker.
Barely conscious.
Passed out.
You're gonna try and stand up?
Sure.
Yeah. Sharks.
Constitution check.
Roll
You failed.
8.
Yeah, you can
Wait,
stand
Constitution?
up if you want. You might be able to make it to that
9.
fish steak and back. All right, yeah. So you're up, Myri. So the monster is belly starts licking a big. It sticks its tongue out and kind of runs it along its teeth, kind of chomping at you, but not moving towards you. But you do take more damage. Actually, no. Constitution saving throw.
6 + 1, 7.
10 damage.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
We
You're almost
have
dead.
to rest after this.
Yeah. Seriously.
Now it's Muriatis' turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run and step on the nearest plate and
So we're all on plates now.
offer any sort of moral support that I can.
Everybody's on a plate.
So you're all on a plate. As Myri steps on that last one, it sinks in, and you feel the room start to rumble, and a bunch of the tiles start dropping out from below you, except for the gold tiles you're on. And they cascade in this direction, and you see these spikes. This may be 20, 30-foot drop, and you see huge spikes in the ground. You see the monster drop down into the spike pit and kind of get pierced with all of these spikes, and it stops moving.
What happened to the fish steaks?
Yeah.
That fish steak's gone. It's actually so there's a really huge spike right under that fish steak, and it only dropped a
God, I
foot.
only have 2 left.
So the fish steaks, it might be gettable if you're really into
Shattercock.
it.
Oh yeah.
And then the two stones,
I need to climb down to that spike pit. Get that fish stick.
the two stones that were blocking the exit right here.
they're
the
right.
exit
Okay,
and the
I got
entrance. These guys.
But the rest of this is a spike trip?
So yeah,
Spike pit now?
almost all the tiles are just into a pit with spikes now.
Cool.
So we're all just standing on tiles.
So you're standing on
Bunch
tiles.
of
There's a
pits?
few others to jump to, so you could maybe like make it out if if you wanted to jump between them. You can walk on the walls and ceiling.
Right.
Can I grab onto Shattercock's tail? And she can like guide me?
As you can, I'll hang you down.
I'm just going to grab onto the boobs.
Yeah. So everybody just roll athletics check.
Oh. Yeah, I've got that. Athletics. Oh, Jesus,
I
no.
said 17.
18.
Oh, wait.
21.
This is an ability check?
Yes.
Oh, good. 9?
What did
7.
you roll? 7.
Yeah.
So
4, by the way, just so you know.
You're
4?
fine though. You can.
I,
Oh yeah, you can
you're on the
walk on the
walls.
wall.
Yeah.
So you all start to jump kind of from pillar to pillar, from tile to tile. Shattercock just kind of casually walking along the wall. Myri actually struggles with his one jump over. So everybody's down here, but Myri is hanging on to the side of one of the tiles as Shattercock's walking past him. And the rest of you guys are kind of hopping down the tiles. You left the fish steak.
Mary, grab my tail! Grab my tail, Mary! It's kind of slick and wet.
Both of you all roll.
Throw me a
20s.
rope of more anal beads.
Oh, roll 20.
Yeah,
Roll 20.
Do a strength check, Myri.
Ugh.
That'd be 5.
19.
Myri reaches out for your tail and starts to slip because it's so slick and gross. And you kind of feel him going, and the tail wraps
Doesn't
around his
say,
arm
yeah.
and grabs him all
Exactly.
tight, so you pull him over to the edge.
Oh, good.
And you guys make it to the end of the hallway
All right.
and to the end of this episode.
Yay.
Yay.
We survived.
That's it.
Cool.
Right on.
fish steak.
So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be here again in 2 weeks.
See you then.
Peace.
See ya.
All right.
Bye bye.